the thing that makes the while loop so robust is the fact that we can change the condition in a while loop using another prompt. We don't have to count up and count down like a for loop. And what makes that so great is the fact that we can use this in order to be able to force valid input. So when I ask the user for a number between 1 and 10, can I actually force them to give me a number between 1 and 10? So I'm going to create a while loop that says while the number is less than 0 and 10, a number between 0 and 10. I'm going to have a while loop that starts with a number that is less than 0 or a number that's greater than 10. And inside of this while loop, I'm going to tell them that they got it wrong. And then I'm going to change the condition by prompting them for the number again. So let's try this out. It is going to prompt them for a number between 0 and 10. So if they key in something that is wrong, it's going to trigger the while loop on line 9. It's going to say that's not between 0 and 10. If I put in a negative number, if I put in a very large number, my while loop is going to continue to run until my condition is no longer true. So I'm going to have to give a valid number between 0 and 10 in order to be able to exit the while loop. So let's try another one. Let's see if we can force a range between 16 and 87. I'm going to create a while loop where age is less than 16 or age is greater than 87. It's going to tell them that they got it wrong, and then I'm going to prompt them for the value again. So let's try this one out. My first one is looking for a number between 0 and 10, so I'm going to put in a good number on that first one. The second one is looking for an age between 16 and 87. So I can test a variety of values, and it will continue to tell me that it's an invalid input until they key in a number that is not between, or that is between 16 and 87. Okay, I know that in an earlier video we were asking them, do you want to do this? Yes or no. Do you want to do this? Yes or no. And if they said yes, it would ask the question again or get another book to read or another distance to walk. But is there the way that I could force them to give me a lowercase y or a lowercase n? So I'm going to ask them the question, enter y or n. And then I'm going to create a while loop that says while that variable is not equal to a lowercase y and that variable is not equal to a lowercase n, I'm going to tell them that they got it wrong, and I'm going to prompt them again. All right, so I'm going to prompt them again, and I should mention that this is the change of the condition, so I'm going to add it up here to the program that we had before, where prompting for the age is a change of condition. So now we're going to run it again, and let's see if I can actually force them to key in either a lowercase y or a lowercase n. So this is a number between 0 and 10. This is an age between 16 and 87. This is looking specifically for a y or an m. So if I key in no or yes or what, me, anything but a lowercase y, we'll try it with a lowercase y, and it let me out. And if I run it again, I can key in anything. If I key in a lowercase n, it will let me out. So now I can force a letter. That's not just, do you want to do it again? I can actually say, give me a specific value. Now, why would I need to do something like that? Let's see if we can implement this as an organ donor. Seems like this would be a really important place to get the user to key in the word YES or the word NO. So I'm going to prompt them, are you an organ donor? I'm going to put that in a variable called yes, no, and then I'm going to create a while loop that says when they get it or while it is wrong. So while that variable is not equal to yes, and that variable is not equal to no, then, of course, I'm going to print some kind of an error message, and I'm going to change the condition by prompting them again. And then once I get out of the loop on line 52, I'm going to flash a to the left, a print statement that says, thank you for entering. All right, let's see if you are an organ donor or not. That is a good number. Notice the while loop doesn't run if I'm getting valid input to begin with. So those first three, I'm going to give you valid input, and notice my output screen is not displaying anything. So now if I key in the letter Y, it says, please enter yes or no. Me? Sure. Okay. What? Each time I key in a value, I am now inside of the while loop, and it's not going to allow me to exit until I specifically answer yes, a lowercase yes, or a lowercase no. Once I'm done, it will drop out of the while loop and print my statement on line 52. So while loops are excellent at being able to force valid input from the